Hi, my name is Chris Nagy. I am an OCC student. I'm also a EMT for the Brick Township EMS. I've been doing this for 6 years now. I am going to take you through each and every part of the equipment we have. I'm going to show you the ambulance inside and out so you get a greater detail on what's on the truck and how it's used. All right, to begin, this is our stretcher. This is what we put the patients on, and we put them into the ambulance. On every call, we bring in, it's called the jump bag, the O2. This is the main essentials we use for the diagnosis and the vitals, we call it, to see what's going on with the patient. All right, next up, I'm going to take you a brief tour inside the ambulance to show cabinets and where things are held and how things work. This is the bench seat. It's where myself, another EMT or a fellow medic sits to treat the patient. Under each seat that comes in an ambulance has compartments underneath. They open up and you can access other equipment such as a hair traction splint, CAD, splints, anything that would benefit the patient with whatever they need. Moving forward to the front of the ambulance, that's our captain's seat. It's where the person can sit at the head of the patient with the stretcher right here, and you can do effective airway management or wherever else you need to do. Along with airway come a suction unit. It's to suction a patient's mouth fluids if it's compromising an airway. This is a portable one. We do have an onboard one as well, another oxygen delivery device here, as well as we can do suctioning and oxygen delivery at the same time. Above that, our cabinet up here has all our oxygen supplies, extra non-rebreathers, extra masks, extra suction supplies that we use as well. This is our panel where we can control all our electronics to run our radios, our temperatures, and also the suction unit here as well. Anybody can be a volunteer. Anybody can fill out an application, and once approved by the membership, can come on and be a volunteer. We offer the CPR and the basic first aid class here in-house. A typical day varies. Varies from extremely busy to sitting around for 12 hours watching TV. It all depends on the day. It could be a bright sunny day and people are crashing into each other. And it could be a rainy day and you don't get one job. Any given day is unexpected and you never know what you're going to get. I got into volunteering. My mom works at a hospital. My dad was a firefighter. I have a lot of friends growing up that were cops. And I wanted to give back to the community. So I applied 6 years ago at the First Aid Squad. They accepted me. They trained me. I rode with experienced people. And it's been a very fulfilling time for myself. I enjoy every call I go on. May it be a lift assist or a motor vehicle accident to a structure fire. It's all something new and exciting. One of the worst calls I had was a couple years ago. It was a neighbor of mine. We got called for a unconscious, unresponsive call, and the neighbor passed away. It was very dramatic because it was a neighbor and a close friend of mine who I grew up with, and it's hard to deal with neighbors and friends. You grow up with them, you become an EMT, and then you have to go to these calls at your neighbors and friends' houses, and it's hard to set your emotions back from being a neighbor and a friend to doing the professional thing and doing your job. It's not an easy task. And that concludes the tour of the inside, some of the equipment that goes on with the ambulance, and how some of the equipment works and what we do with the equipment. We encourage everybody who is interested in helping the community to come out and join a volunteer organization, preferably an ambulance organization. We're strictly volunteer. We rely on donations and our volunteer members to function, to be out there every day and answer calls. So if you're interested, you can pick up an application at any of our local houses, or you can go online to brickvolunteer.ems.org, print out a volunteer organization application, fill it out, and send it in, and we will review it, and we'll be happy to have you as a member of the Brick Volunteer Emergency Medical Services.